Mendel.
Hi, welcome back to FTW, first time watching. This time we're gonna be checking out a show. We haven't watched the first season in this channel, but I have watched the first season on my own. I'm a very big fan of Severance. I watched it and then I was like hooked on, like, where's the rest of the seasons, you know? And then I learned that they were just figuring out if there was gonna be a season 2. When I say I actually enjoyed this show very much, it's not an understatement. We actually celebrated quitting my job, the last switch of jobs that I had, with a dance musical experience. The YouTube suggestions were getting like really strong on my YouTube feed. So I was like, I need to get watching this second season because I don't want to be spoiled, because I really like this show and I really hate spoilers. So without further ado, find your snack, take a seat, and let's watch Severance Season 2, Episode 1. I'm excited for this. I'm excited. Ben Stiller came through with the show. There was... She's alive. The wife. Oh no. How did we get here? Oh, I'm loving these shots. Is he trying to remember the map? There's nothing there. Oh, he went looking for her. Who's that? Oh my god.
Who are you people? Perché stai in piedi in modo strano?
Welcome back, Marcus.
There's an Italian guy there. Like...
In a minute.
Were they fired?
And I don't want them distracted.
I was 5 months.
I too was wounded by it. Mark, this is Miss Wong.
Hello.
Why is she so young?
Is it normal for a child to...
Excuse the clutter.
Okay, what's happening?
Thank you, Mark.
What about my team?
We didn't fire them. The 4 of you have achieved international fame. We installed security doors to keep you in MDR. We've been asking how like Harmony Cobell could take fertile root in Lumen soil. And what that says about us. We also know
A
Miss
scapegoat.
Cobell was at... We believe she developed an erotic fixation on you.
And you still haven't told me where my team is.
None of them agreed.
I'd like to hear it from them.
That's not possible.
Showed up about an hour before you did.
Where I can find some Inca pencils.
I'll show you.
Did you really see the outie world?
Yeah.
Hello, refiners.
Hello, Miss Wong.
It's my first day here as deputy manager.
Why are you a child?
I'm Mark S. Been here about 2 years.
Oh my god, Mark. Yes. Can he play it smart though?
I'm lucky enough to have made 4 new friends today.
I'm a supervisor, not a friend.
Okay.
3 new friends.
Oh my god.
The Eagans were brooms.
Did you have an elevator?
I want to know what he's writing.
Night.
Oh. What is he trying to do? If it actually...
Hey, everybody.
Dear Audi, I'm writing to alert you of the heinous conditions in the severed office.
Oh my god.
If you must continue to send me here, consider strapping a bomb to me.
Wait, you think I wrote this note? I want my team.
I revoke your status as department chief. What's funny?
You don't know what I did to the kitchenette yet, do you?
It's got the speaker.
Marquez from Macrodata Refinement. Hey, I need to see my team again. They deserve a chance.
What's gonna happen to him now? Oh my god.
Board does not converse with Innies.
Innie just wants his co-workers back so we can serve Kier together.
Are you firing me?
What is happening?
Why can't you just bring them back?
Wait!
We're seeing nothing from Miss Audi.
Dylan!
Mark, where are the others?
I don't know.
I didn't think I was coming back.
I think he should be the one
What happened?
most shocked. Is she ever coming back? I don't. Oh my god. Oh, she's the one that has the most to tell.
Oh my God, I was so worried about you. Come on.
Is this a setup?
They're gone.
You won't come out.
What is happening?
What the fuck happened up there?
They're waiting for us to tell each other what happened because they don't know.
Wait, what happened to the security camera?
That's great, Marcus.
I'm sorry. I was,
Hi, everyone. I'm Miss Wong.
Why is it a kid? It's so weird. Is the break room gonna be an actual break room? Oh, it's not a break room. It's still the break room. This show. Why is he smiling? He's so
Macro data
creepy.
refinement.
So I guess the board reconsidered my terms.
Milkshake's not happy.
I hope it will give you a sense of Lumen's feelings.
I'm so scared. Why is he always flying?
I'm the Lumen Administrative Building. You can just call me Lumen. One thing I've always had is a love for my workers. Both that tickles. 4 NDR workers conspired to mount the Macrodat uprising.
Let's burn this place to the ground.
And love.
what the shit?
They didn't know.
Tasty new snacks and salsa.
Why is the fat one having the snacks?
Not sold yet.
They made quite a splash.
I truly respect each and every one of you, and I don't want to be your jailer. By end of day, each of you will choose whether you want to remain here. Maybe I'll even buy you a drink at a bistro one day. I truly hope you all will choose to stay. Fresh start.
Massive ass head game is what that was. What the hell did you guys see up there?
I was at a party for Rick and Hale.
You know Rick and Hale.
For some reason, we both know Cobell. The woman in the photo was Miss Casey.
Casey is your wife.
Audie's wife. What about you? What did you see?
Is she gonna tell?
Inside of a real fucking boring apartment.
She's not telling?
Yeah? Sorry, guys, I really tried. Or what did you see?
It's not our world up there.
Aww. Oh, he's so sad. Is he going back to work? Irv, don't. Haley, tell him. Even if it's horrible, you can tell him.
Miss Casey and I never felt that way.
Okay. So if you want to help your Audi and find out what happened to her, I'll help. I think I'm staying.
You can't leave until the end of the day.
I don't think he's leaving.
I failed at the objective. I went to go find Bert. He's married. I'm going to leave, Dylan.
Fucking try.
You're a good friend, Dylan.
I woke up in my apartment. My Audi was working on a painting, a black hallway with an elevator at the end. I wanted you to know. Before I left. Stop it. Listen to me. Bert is the guy you fell for.
I want the pain to be over. And somehow we'll be together.
So please do not go.
Give me a favorite perk.
Dylan G.
Your wife's name is Gretchen. She wanted you to know.
Are they gonna manipulate them with information now instead of withholding information?
Take a look. These are blueprints for a new renovation called the Audi Family Visitations.
Are you saying I could see my family here?
Sadly, everyone else in your department is single.
Dylan's really smart about this. I love those games. They put so much detail into this universe. It's so nice. Just tell him. Tell him. Or maybe don't tell him so you can have the upper hand
Here.
with milkshake. Irving!
I'm okay.
Is there gonna be another pricing? Wow. I was hooked. I enjoyed this show so much. It reminded me a lot of Corporative. Something goes wrong and you're like, let's spin it into something positive. You know, like just try to make it work. I would have to say I'm kind of iffy about Helly not saying anything. I know it's the most difficult one to tell because you're literally, the blood running through your veins is responsible for all of this stuff that is happening to you guys. But as I was seeing Helly talk to Mark, I was thinking it would always make sense for her to stay there because she knows who she is on the outside. And I feel like if she leaves, she's given all the power back to Helen. If she resigns from her severance, she's powerless, you know, she's going back. She's like literally rescinding her power back to the Egan's, right? To her family. I don't know how that will play out. I think it's a really weird thing. And also the play that they did with Dylan, he calls it in and he's like, we have this thing between you and I. That's also a very, very corporative play. You know, sometimes company, they don't want you to discuss certain benefits that you might have because they might be different from your coworkers. Maybe your pay is different. I feel like there's a lot of things that are really, really shady on how some companies handle themselves. Just be straightforward with stuff. Make things better for everybody. I loved Dylan's reaction when they were showing his character on the video eating the candy. It's like, why is he the one eating the candy? Is it because he's fat? You wanna guess? Why is always Kier flying? Like, why is he always flying away? That's so weird. I feel like this show parodies a lot of the work culture in a very serious way, which is really interesting, right? I feel like there's so many details on this first episode that I'm probably not gonna be able to comment on because it was so much. As soon as this episode starts running around and looking for Miss Casey, it was so sad and so moving. And then what is up with that supervisor that is like 12? Lumen is a little loose on their working conditions and regulations because Severance does not sound like something that would be in accordance with human rights even. If they were actually trying to give them freedom, like truly give them agency, the thing that they would have to do is be like, you know what? You can stay severed during these hours and go work outside, do the same thing with, you know, outside, do it remotely, doing whatever you want, like remote working. Some years of my life, I worked a lot, and I think it probably would have been a good thing not to remember working. But also, if you're only working, which is the Innie experience, I think it would be nice to be able to be like working from somewhere else, you know? Obviously, that wouldn't serve the plot, so I understand. But I think if we're talking like philosophically, if they were to actually consider listening the uprising, as they called it, they would have to do something like that. What about the new 3 co-workers Mark had for a second there? The Italian guy, he was very Italian looking. Like, I feel like they chose a stereotypical Italian man, which was funny. For those who don't know, I am currently living in Italy, so it was kind of funny for me that it was just an added coincidence. Also, seeing Irving hurt. Oh, Jesus. Poor Irving. But like Dylan said, I think the love they have for each other, he got to experience love for Bert. And I think it's so meaningful as well. They were looking at each other so closely when Irving was about to leave. Just the care that you have for your friends is just equally and sometimes even more important than maybe romantic love. You know, all loves are important. I love the fact that everybody has like something that they want to figure out. Mark wants to know where Miss Casey is. Haley wants to help him out. And obviously, I think to what I was saying before, I don't think she wants to lose agency of who she is, because she's like literally the counterpart of her outside Helen. I don't think Dylan is buying the whole family perk. I think he's really smart. But the way Milchick responded, like the way he answered Dylan's question about, can I see my family then? It was a very vague answer. I think that means it's just a card that they're trying to play with Dylan so they can leverage. I think Dylan can see through that because he's really, really smart. We know that from the get-go. Yeah, so I'm really anxious to continue watching. So I want to know what you think. Were you waiting for the season like me for many years, or have you just watched Severance now that season 2 is coming back? Maybe you watched 1 and 2 back to back. That would be an amazing experience as well. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.
Boom, 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 boom. Member. Member.